Welcome to the Schmoopydady streaming experience. I'm your host, as per usual, Schmoopydady. If it's the first time you're watching the stream, the VOD, or the video on YouTube, I'm a monthly Hearthstone Wild Legend player who typically hits Legend first of the month. And after that, I goof off. When I goof off, I play your decks. But tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little Survivor. It's been a while since I've done a Survivor, and instead of coming up with fun and new and zany rules to kind of govern this, I just asked chat, send me the deck that you think might be the best in Hearthstone, in Wild Hearthstone. Send me the best. And so I'm going to be playing each of these decks to 2 losses. Once a deck gets 2 losses, I kick it out, and we move on until we have decided and figured out which one is the best in Wild. Totally fair, not at all, skewed by a small sample size or random or any of that. So, in any case, we're going to get rolling. Tom, can you do me a favor? Can you pin that as decks? What's going on, Tom? How have you been, dude? I feel like you have been very busy in a good way. All right, hello in YouTube. Hello, Den. How you doing? Busy in a good way is good. All right, running an ad while we don't have a lot of people still. All right, first one's going to be 10, sure. Dude, I have some questions. Oh, good. First one's Raxius. We can get the loss out of the way. Hello, Mr. Streamer Sir. Sean 1 trillion. Hello. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate it, man. Dreadshot, hello. I kind of want to concede on Raxius' decks twice, because Raxius didn't really give me a serious deck. Den, what's going on? Yeah, I don't want to play this deck. Is Rogue a good class to start with in Wild? I suppose. What do you like to play? I've already tried the Raxius deck. It's unplayable. It's a waste of everybody's time. Honestly, kind of the classic Raxius submission. There you are. All right. Oh, we lost a deck. Who could have foreseen this? Internet sucks in this hotel, but trying to watch. I appreciate the effort, Ben. How are you, Ben? 21. All right, we'll start with Dreadshot Priest. Is Rogue a good class to start with in Wild? It all depends on what you like to play. If you like to play aggro or Miracle, sure. I'm like a mid-range, slower type of guy. Any decks that fit in Rogue, kind of. If you want to go real mid-range, if you want to go mid-range, like honest to God mid-range, you're probably best off with some kind of hunter. That might not be the thing that you want to hear, but I feel like hunter would be probably in your best interest. I played poker today. Comped room. Nice. How'd it go? Going to a hotel to watch. Easy, Tom. Do you think Hunter will make a comeback with the new cards? Maybe a Beast Hunter? Hunter's already, Hunter's playable. Here's the thing that people don't realize. What's going on, J Pepsi? What's going on, Ziv? You're up at 6K right now? Fuck yeah. Hello. People don't realize Hunter's playable. This is the problem with Hunter. Nobody realizes that, Hunter's fine. It's people don't want to play Hunter. Hunter's biggest problem is that it's Hunter. It has some perfectly playable decks and playable builds. The Disruption Hunter that Maxi Bomb came up with, perfectly legitimate deck. No issues whatsoever. Happy birthday, Dad. Thank you, Filterphobe. It's not my birthday. So, there's no comeback to be made because Hunter's already fine. Hunter has already come back, and it's okay.
We will feed on this web.
And it's perfectly playable, probably. All right, we're in pretty good shape, I think. Merry Christmas, Dag. Thanks, Scalefire. It's not Christmas. Host duck tests are like combo decks. I've only played since the year of the Hydra. It's like a Hook Tusk. Okay, 30 Hook Tusk is like an aggro. Motherfucker, are you serious? All right, fine. Sure, dude. Be that way. Kind of a high roll, not gonna lie. How do you like them apples, huh? 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 All right, this is fine. Happy June 23rd. Thank you, KVLT. Oh, shit. Happy birthday, Schmoopy. It's not my birthday. like 30 Hook Tusk plays like an aggro deck that has a top end that can actually like win the game on its own. And I'd say like normally Hook Tusk is a little bit like 40 Hook Tusk is a little bit more mid-range, but like still kind of trying to be an aggro deck. Wait, did I hear it's your birthday? It's not my birthday. It is not my birthday. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday. Thank you, Tom. Guys are asses. Whirl whirler. Okay, 1 second. Can you not, though? Can you not, though? I think dude died. He could take one of my light speed, but he can't take two. Ooh, that might have saved you. Opponent is cringe. Opponent dies. Does an opponent just die? Cool. I like the part where my opponent dies. Riveting gameplay now. Oh my god. I'm not gonna get there. Well, he knows I'm not cheating. Alright. We're getting Legend with an old account with Kingsbane Rogue and having a Mech Paladin and a cheese pick, but Kingsbane got there. Yeah, like, Mech Paladin's still playable. There's a Mech Paladin deck that's out there. Have you ever considered animation cheating with this deck? It seems like it would make it easier. Probably would. Probably would. You know what would also make it easier? Probably playing a Chrono Boost or two. Shuffle Rogue, pause champ. I think it's going to be okay. Like, I think it's going to be, like, good enough I could play it on stream and win some games. It's going to be good enough that against bad players, it's probably Legend viable. It's going to be good enough that, like, it's, like, barely good enough. But, like, also not that good. Oh, I posted in Curly and Curly's on. I don't like doing that. Oops. If animation cheated, I'd be rank 1 so fucking fast. Probably. I think they have Zeph. I think all my shit's gonna get cleared. If all my shit gets cleared, I think I'm gonna like Light of the Naru, and then hopefully I get Sister at some point. We can talk about the fact that they did Reno Lone Ranger me on turn fucking 5. That was kind of a douche move. No! Aftershocks? Man the cannons. Okay, you don't get rid of all... Oh, it does get rid of all of them. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, I have ways to get back, so whatever. I probably lose anyway. Cool. I'll do one. This is because if my sister gets ratted, I'm cooked. So I'm not going to get ratted. Bran Rat, shut up, Tom. Shut up, Tom. Shut up, Filtrophobe. Do you guys, okay, we've talked about this, guys. Do you want to be right? Like, do you want to be right? Think about the consequences of being right. The consequences of being right. The consequences of being right is you're an ass. I want to be funny. It's not funny. I don't find it funny. I feel like it's like rooting against me. Comedy versus strategy? I guess? Sure. I yell at the fucking Zoomers who do that shit to me all the time because it's like, guys, do you want to be right? They're like, oh, look how smart I am at Hearthstone because like I preyed on your downfall. It's like, what are you doing? Has Switch Chat ever rooted for the streamer? I don't know. Probably not. Honestly, probably not. I think I cocked up this part, but you know what? It's a shit deck anyway. I don't know if it matters. I don't have a good way to bring... I don't know if I have a good way to win here. I'm too slow. I have too many things. No, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. I'm out of my reses. Need to make copies. No, Dreadshot's not buy. Dreadshot's down one win. Down one loss. May is always right, and she's still not sponsoring Tom. Damn, Tom. Get wrecked. -1 indeed. Oh, is that -1 because of the amount of times you float 1 damage playing Demon Hunter? Dude, it's insane how many times you float damage playing Demon Hunter. Not you. I mean, like, as a person when you play the deck, how much damage you end up. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Okay, that's fine, I guess.
Is there trouble?
It's impossible not to float one. Right. There's no, like, you can't help but do it. It's gonna happen. All right, I can find revive stuff here. Most played classes for the record are Rogue, Priest, and Warrior. Well, that's pretty cool, I guess. I play everything. Which gets me in trouble with chat. But I play everything. Nutty. Look at all this mana I get to spend. Look at all this mana. I don't need that shit. Okay. Hoy, what's going on, KVLT? Kamas, Jesus Christ. I'm losing my shit. Okay, well, there's some damage I get, I guess. More towards Rogue or Priest. I think you're looking at it wrong. I think you're looking at it wrong. I think you're looking at it from like a... I think you're trying to look at it from a class point of view and not from a deck point of view, and I think that's a mistake. I think you want to think about what deck you want to play. I don't think you want to think about what class you want to play. Now, maybe you're constrained by budget, and I'm being classist saying that. But I think you're missing the forest for the trees. Yes. give a shit about that. Unlucky. Damn, palm reading ran hard. Did it? Palm reading did not. Palm reading did not. I'm waiting for like a revive. I think you want a deck, Den. I think you want to find a deck. And when you find a deck that you like, then you go from there. Father's part of the bourgeoisie. Of fucking course I am. Alright. Does it have Wind Fury? Can I leave this game, please? No? Not yet? Fuck. Kiss from Tiny Finn? You got it. Uriel is lurking. You're all gonna die. Damn, teachers, classist bourgeoisie. I didn't know that's how you pronounce it. It's in English. It's wild. It's not English though. Does it have right? This no, it doesn't have charge. Unlucky. Okay. Do I want to take this? Surely not, right? Is there ever a world in which I take this? That's stupid, right?
I must consider.
Maybe this kills this too. I don't know. It's worth a shot. Need the hand space. So I could silence it. Be a little silly at this point. Here we go.
We will feed on this well.
Maybe I get lucky. Damn, I had it, and then you know what? I need to be more patient. I need more patient and go in. I'm learning what happens when you scuff this deck. And now it's alive to kill it too. I was tried to gamble on getting the GIF Illuminance down and then just doing the thing, but it wasn't worth the gamble that I made. Uriel says, "And woe unto them, for my hour hath arrived." Damn, Uriel. When are we doing the Dreadshot coaching stream? I don't know. I don't know if I want to be coached on this deck, Dreadshot. I like playing it as an oddity sometimes, but I don't know if it's really good enough. It's fun. We have a laugh. Sometimes I figure it out. Sometimes I throw. I don't know if it's very good anyway. There we go. Did I miss any games before this one? Nope. Nope. I queued Raxius's Boar Priest and Boar Warlock, and then I summarily decided that I was just going to eliminate it on principle since it wasn't a serious submission, and it was just going to waste 2 games of my time, so I said fuck it. 'Cause that's how I feel about that. Here we go. What's going on, Nikos? Nakos. All right, let's see if Lamp can score a point. While we set up Tom's song request.
Rexa versus Cthulhu.
Okay. I need like Zihi. That's a disturbing thought. I need like Zihi. Ugh, why am I running fucking Arelon, Lamp? Arelon fucking blows. I'll do this. Has anyone seen the new Holy Wrath Priest? I keep hearing about it. Questline DH, Questline DH, Questline DH. There we go. Nailed it. Alright, so Born Wild is running Astral Communion, I would guess. I'm good with most deck archetypes, just not exactly a combo player. Most honest, straightforward point win con kind of guy. That doesn't sound very much like, that doesn't sound like Rogue. But I don't know what you want. I guess. But you don't know what you want. One day we'll figure out what we want. Yeah, there's like a priest running around, Filtrophobe, that apparently, that apparently tries to, like, do Holy Wrath before Holy Wrath can Holy Wrath. It sounds exactly what it sounds like. It's a little mental. I'm going to get Exarch down. Okay, now I'm confirmed that it's Astral. I actually didn't know it was Astral. It could have been Reno just on 30 cards, but now I know for a fact it is Astral. We're actually in a pretty good matchup. We've been pretty proactive every turn. Another example of Hunter just sort of being quietly playable, but nobody fucking plays it. Oh, it's just using steel effects? Yeah, it's just using steel effects and trying to do the shit. All right, so they're trying to tailor their post-astral turn, but they have just dredged 3 cards that they can all draw, and they're trying to figure out which one's the worst. Never mind. There goes the Astral Communion. All right, good shit. Do. All right, here we go. Something probably dies. And if something dies, I can get Observer of Myths down, and that's cool. Okay. So what is Survivor? I'm curious. So the way we play Survivor is it's a competition in which decks accrue wins and losses. When a deck accrues enough losses, it's cooked. I get rid of it. All right, I can go like Observer of Myths into Breeder into Spirit Poacher with whatever's around. I have to be the aggressor and knock them down. Ooh, that's a good top deck for them. A little bit of a bad one for me. If I go Observer of Myths into Theodrin, does everybody get buffed? Does Theodrin become a 4 attack boy before he attacks? I believe he would. Hola, Papa. What's going on, Marcus? Okay, so they got Monkus. Oh, well, we have that, actually. Interesting. Bold of you, sir. Oh, yeah, they have healing rain and shit. Fuck. We're gonna get Shutterwalked, chat. We're gonna get Shutterwalked. Ew. I have to just keep going. Oh, interesting. He doesn't buff first. Now we know. Knowledge is power. So if a deck accrues 2 losses, I get rid of it. If it wins, it keeps going. And that's how we play. That's the plan. They have volcano volcano. That would be really obnoxious. If I found Zihi, that'd be a pretty good position to be in. Blows up everything. Blow up him too, please. Damn. Okay. I could still take care of it. Is there a way to copy Sugar since Gang's been changed? Yes, that's true. I believe that is correct. I might go get my Dread Scale now, since I'm taking hits here. There's Acid Maw. Lamp. Lamp. Lamp, you're fucking stupid. Lamp can't cook anymore. Lamp is now incapable of cooking. She is actually washed. It's incredible. It's too slow. I'm just gonna die. I should have just gone with this. I should have just gone with the Rhino. I didn't think I could possibly miss on the Dread Scale, but apparently we're playing 8 billion beasts in this list. Holy shit. They're using unnerved cards in Hearth, right? No, those I didn't look. I should have looked. So XL Hook Tusk, hold on. All right. So XL Hook Tusk is kind of like Shadow Priest, or am I missing the point entirely? Kind of, but it's less aggro. It's less aggro and a little bit more notched toward winning the long game. I would say it actually has a stronger long game than it has a stronger long game than XL Shadow Priest. XL Shadow Priest kind of hangs around like a cockroach with stuff like Amathul, but like dropping Amathul doesn't end the game entirely. Whereas Hook Tusk has the ability to, I think. What's going on, Azalea? I think you're better off playing XL Shadow Priest, to be honest, because that's more likely to just sort of like win the game and like do the thing. 16. Okay. Which one is this one? I blanked out. Is this the hostage mage list? Is Dory in chat right now? Is Dory around? XL Shadow Priest is an aggro mid-range hybrid. XL Hook is a combo mid-range hybrid. I think it's a simple way of looking at it. Yeah, I don't like having a ton of like. I like having these discussions as like a as like an academic measure. Oh no, it's this one. That's fine. It's another Dreadshot deck. Ooh, we found the 130 Shadow Priest. Maybe we can win. What's going on, Shurian?
The time for dreaming is over.
From the backseat. You bet your ass I'm doing this. This dude BMs and ropes out and is just generally unpleasant. Not very poggers of them. I might coin this too. Maybe not. Let's see what their opener is. Their opener's dog shit? Cool. This is fun. Who was robbed of their first survival title? Uriel? Was that the only choice? Oh, yeah, that's right. Praise Chicken Drumstick was just like lethal. And it was not lethal. Ishmode, Pedro. What's going on, Sailor Pete?
Relax your mind.
I could coin this now. Or I could hot streak it now. It'd be pretty funny. I don't think I need to do that though. What if I establish do I want to do this too? Yeah, sure. Why not? It's actually not bad. I suppose I'm playing the wrong deck, but it sucks losing the Libram Paladin and fucking Imbue Mage. What were you playing? Time to watch someone else play the game because I am struggling. What were you playing, man? What'd you find yourself playing? That you're having a tough time? BBU DK? Well, I mean, that's, there's your problem, so to speak. All right. I would love to. I don't have enough mana to do everything I want to do. So let's do this. And let's do this. And let's do this. And let's do this. I mean, yeah. I don't need to tell you. Who's making these polls? Uriel. Uriel's making the polls. Uriel still likes being a shadow mod. Are there many Imbue Mages where you are? No. Either case, there's a deck that can constantly good up matchup against it. Like, play Pirate Demon Hunter and decks like that, and you'll farm them. They're not super good into hyper-aggressive stuff. Man, this is going to wreck the shit out of them. I have some fire spells I can still send away, so I can Phoenix next turn, get a bunch of my spells in hand, and go from there. I've tried Paper Dude and just went like a 30% win rate so far. That's so weird. It feels stronger than that to me, but you know, I just might be high rolling too, you know. That's fine.
There is no light.
Sure, buddy. Next turn I win, which is very encouraging. In fact, why don't I do this anyway? Let's just go and get our stuff down. Sure.
You have been.
I remember playing normal Shadow Priest before. Got myself Diamond 5 a couple minutes. Yeah, I mean, like 30 Shadow Priest is very quick and brutal. 30 Shadow Priest is dog shit now. I'd play the XL version. But it's fine. All right, where is that? Who picked that? Where's the Toasty Elementals one over? Proud of you, Wazed. Proud of you. Nice victory, Schmoopy. Thanks, Wazed. Fuck everybody else. You guys are all rooting against me. Keck indeed. Victory of Seed probably is sick of me, because I'm never on the same deck twice. Okay. Should Praise Chicken Drumstick be on a watch list? He already is. Yes, definitely HS terrorist. True. Dude, Drumstick is living life now, man. I know there is no Blizzard giving you counter Qs when you swap decks, but I'll be damned if I Q into Pirate DH if it as an even DK. Well, Pirate DH is just not that popular. Like, a lot of people don't even play it. Oh, we're just straight on to barbecue. Nice. How important is the weapon Kael'Thalas for Hunter? It's very good. I guess you don't need it. I'm going to run an ad real quick for the YouTube people. Touching grass, good unless allergic to grass. Very true. Yep, there's Grandmaster C. Grandmaster tends to play aggro. Oh, I think we Giga keep Golganeth. Do I keep Mogul? Now there's 2 dens here. Uh-oh, there are 2 dens. I'm going to have to call you Splendid. How about that? This is a little greedy. This is a little bit greedy what I'm doing here.
Ready for a lesson in fire magic?
But I like Golganeth for the clear.
I see you've brought guests.
This also can serve as a clear. Hero power, Clownfish, go from there. Okay. It's very, very good. It's like Hunter has infinite, like, very high impact 6 and 5 drop. Well, 6 drops specifically. I played 20 games tonight. I have a grand total of 4. I think I forgot to play HS. It's just sometimes it happens. Like, you just go in streaks. Something you can really do about it. Man, I just wait until I have enough mana, chat. We're just gonna make more trees if I pop them. They probably will pop on me, honestly. I don't have to do shit. Any thoughts of Eridar Brute and Hostage? Terrible. Terrible card to have in Hostage Mage. It's impossible. Like, you don't want to bounce Eridar Brute. You don't want them trading into the trading into the Brute. You don't want them trading into the Brute because that means if they're trading into the Brute, that they're trading into the brute, then you can't board lock them. So no, it's bad. Hi Schmoopy, any thoughts? Almost none. I've resorted to big spell mage because I need something lovely to play. Turns out imbue is still ass. Yeah. I do not have any. I don't have any real hope of the. I don't have any real hope of. What am I trying to spit out? I don't have any real hope of a imbue hostage mage being the nuts. I think it's just bad. I might have to evolve my Golganeth, which is kind of mental, but what can you do? Okay, Eldar Brute's good here. Okay. Friendly minion, friendly minion. Which tier is Hook Tuscan right now? I don't like thinking about tiers, which is a bit of a cop-out. Let's just do this. Alright. This is gonna seem nuts. Ooh, it hurts. We can Grunty next turn, though. Hooktusk is probably tier 2. Maybe the bottom of tier 2, maybe the top of tier 3. If you were to force me, absolutely force me to figure out where to put it. This seems very tempting, but I don't think I have enough time and space for it. Maybe I do. Maybe I have to try. I'm so dead. Uh-oh. Bonk. 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 I don't think I oh, never mind. I am dead. I have 2 4-cost spells, Arcane Brilliance and Fire Sale. I never play Fire Spell, right? You can if you have to. You play it when you have to. I'm more of an off-mana man myself. I remember climbing Protoss Priest, but now that's unplayable. Yeah, that sounds unplayable. That sounds correct that would be unplayable. I mean, if you still wanted to go with the Protoss thing, a Protoss hostage mage would probably be fine still. You're just like, you know, you're slotting in some of the consistent go infinite stuff for Protoss cards, and it's like fine-ish. What's we like more than hostage mage? All right, what are the choices, Uriel? A heart attack, the Feds, Justin Bieber's album, glass in the eye. One? All right, let's see what one is. Yay. No one submitted an Astral Communion Druid, so I submitted Astral Communion Druid. Well, the way I play them is you get really rolled by aggro, not bad. It pops when facing Bid Shaman, otherwise you don't play them. I just don't play it. Just don't play it. I would just, like manage your Frost Novas and Rewinds. GG's Grandmaster Casanova. I did not hit the nuts. I was too greedy keeping the Golganeth, and I said it at the time it was a bad idea, and I should have just listened to my gut that it was too greedy. Trick question, Cotton Eye Joe. That's not a question. And you remember making a 30-card hostage mage? It was something, and never in my life I felt horrible about it. KVLT made a 30 hostage that felt clean-ish. It was faster. It was faster, which means it'd probably be better in a mirror, but it was worse into aggro because it wasn't 40 health. But no, I would not play Eridar Brute in Hostage Mage. I think if you're leaning on Eridar Brute and Hostage Mage, you got other stuff going on. That's wrong. Okay.
Your nightmare begins.
I'll see if I can get my Innervates. I got an Innervate. Cool. I'm going to lose a Death Beetle. I guess it's fine. Okay, so what do I use my Vate on? Am I going to use my Vate on Astral Communion? Almost definitely. The only time I wouldn't use my Vate on Astral Communion is if I get a Madrassil. A Mirdrassil. A Mirdrassil. A Mirdrassil. Damn. We're going to lose that too. Is Eridar Brute only good in Highlander Paladin? I wouldn't say only good in Highlander Paladin. I think it goes in any pile deck whatsoever. Can we get our second Vate? No? Okay. I think it goes in literally every deck, every Highlander deck ever. You need a good reason not to run it, I think. Well, a good reason would be that Shadow Priest has been nerfed and now it's basically useless. I guess it's okay into Imbue Mage because they make so many little dudes. Though I don't know if they're making enough dudes to activate Brute, then you're probably losing to the Imbue Mage. A Justin Bieber album got 2 votes. Cool. Trick question, Cotton Eye Joe. Thank you, Tom Carter. It's not a question. Has Mega Man roped out? The rule is, chat, is if your opponent left, it counts as a win. I don't like it, but that's the way it is. All right. Draw the other Innervate so I don't have anything that I can top deck that makes me mad. Imbue Mage is yuck. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to yuck somebody's yum. People like Imbue Mage sometimes. I can sympathize. Is Automation Priest viable or no? I mean, its worst matchup was Shadow Priest, and that got nerfed. It's probably more viable now than it was before Void Touch Attendant got nerfed. Water is wet? Sure is. There's actually good scientific reasoning behind why it is and isn't wet. Which is going to drive people nuts and tell me I'm wrong, and then they're going to scream at me, but, like, shut the fuck up. Alright, we have all the cards in the world. We have everything we ever need. Okay. Like, could I give you... Could I give you a good automation priest list? I could look. Would I be in love with anything I gave you? Probably not. Well, this counts. Feels a little silly, but it do count. Are there any good aggro hunters in Wild? I think there is probably a pretty decent like token build in before blind 125 maybe. Do you want to be right though? Like chat's doing it again. Do you want to be right? We just went through this. Do you want to be right?
This must be the way.
All right, hold on a second. Lethal?
Carrier has arrived.
3. There we go. I wasn't sure if I had board space, but you know what? I made it anyway. Fuck my RNG, quack! Fair enough. Do you think Shirvala is a worthy class for a Holy Wrath? I like Shirvala in a Holy Wrath list because I think the amount of times that you do get some... the amount of times you do get the chip damage into a 30 list, it's only 5 damage to make 25 reachable. I kind of do like it. If you didn't have it... and you were like really, really hard up for dust, you could play a list without it for sure. But I think it's better with it. Carrier Lethal is so beautiful. I agree. All right, I guess I'm doing Cotton Eye Joe after this. I don't understand the obsession with the Cotton Eye Joe, but you know what? I'm not supposed to understand it. I'm supposed to just You took my poles away. I did? Wait, how'd I take your poles away? What happened? You can't do poles anymore, Uriel? What happened? How did I do that? Cotton Eye Joe's fantastic. It's kind of cringe. Like, at least it was when I was, like, in high school. Eat shit, Uriel? Also looking great, by the way, Mr. Streamer. This is the coolest thing I could possibly wear. This is the coolest thing I could possibly wear. It's so fucking hot by me right now. Do I keep the Embrace Nature? I don't want it both overblows. Which decks do you think will be back when Ungoro arrives? I think the best deck in the format is going to be Discard Warlock. I fucking hate that the best deck in the format is going to be Discard Warlock, but I think the best deck in the format is going to be Discard Warlock. And I think it's going to be a problem. Do I want to give them mana? Shubi, who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? I'm not sure. First time ever catching your dream. Greetings, Stockholm Rarma. Did you see that? Did you see that I ended up finding more modern lists for Holy Wrath? I felt bad at the time. Going to the disco. Yeah, I fucking hate Discard Warlock. I know a lot of people I know don't like Discard Warlock for the reason being that disco is like kind of an RNG based aggro deck is not the most exciting thing to be the nuts. How good is Sphere in Holy Wrath? I think this is a great question, and I think without Order in the Court, Sphere makes a lot of sense now. Because Sphere is a way to get your Mechathune down into the dredge pile. Now, here's a great example of where I think actually, oh shit, it's always just coin alignment, right? I should have just coined alignment. What am I doing? I guess I'll do this now. I'll do this now. All right. Here's a great example where Savara is actually lethal if they rip it. Thanks a lot. I'm sorry I didn't find it quicker. What about the Raptors and Hunter? Maybe. I don't know. I think... see, they have it. They're going to dredge it, and then they're going to shoot me. The first dredge they did was Ceaseless Expanse and put it down. See, they had... Hey! There's the Savara! There's the Savara! Where was the deck submission? It was like a budget Shutterwalk from the previous Survivor? Was there a deck submission that was like a budget Shutterwalk from previous submission? Yes, there was. Yes, there was. All right. Well, the good news is alignment did not coining alignment did nothing, even though the rat would be foaming at the fucking mouth, screaming at me about doing that play. Yeah. Father, I'm thinking about waking early to play my new PC like Christmas. That's cute. I have a feeling it'll be sold at first and fall off extremely hard. Yeah. Now I see why it's worthy. Yeah, sorry it had to be at my expense, but at the same time, what it is. Like, you just... Right, they did nothing, but I was sitting back and I let them hit me in the face. And they hit me in the face enough that, like, all of a sudden, oh, hey, look, lethal's there, right? I stopped caring about alignment games. That's my resolution. Perfect. I appreciate that. And I realize I fucked up not coining alignment there. I had it, and I just didn't do it, and I didn't think about it. And that's what happens when you're like... I try to read every message in chat. I don't always succeed, but I try to read and interact with every message in chat. And my play suffers when I do that. And I'm not 100% thinking about what I'm doing. So sometimes I really scuff this shit. Read this one? I just did. Glide is silly. Shit happens, crack. Yeah. Oh, right. This is Mage. This deck defied an archetype. I don't know what we're cooking. Don't ask me.
My work is not finished.
Don't ask me what we're cooking. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Do you think Beast Hunter will be back with the new 5-cost spell that buffs beasts? No. I'm sorry to be like a doomer today. I don't think so. I think it's like... I think it's hard to evaluate that card. I think Beast Hunter needs more than just like a buff beasts everywhere buff. I don't think that's good enough for it. I think it needs to do more. But I think that card might be a good card. The way I'm kind of looking at it, I'm trying to like imagine it as a... I'm trying to imagine it as like a Kel'Thuzos. It's like Shadehound, but we cut that shit forever ago, I guess.
May the light grant you peace.
You like the random card aspect? Yeah, I like the random card aspect too. You're talking about a guy who used to main. I used to main being a casino mage. Might just be dead. Is this a mage deck without ice block? It sure as shit is. This is a mage deck without ice block, chat. Will you look at that shit? Oh, chat. We missed it. We missed it. A single ping is all we needed. Am I using this now? I guess I will. All right. Ain't no way. Ain't. Yes. Yes, it is. It is way. It is way. You know, we may not be what's cooking, but we do know it's on the stove. Yeah. Well, this doesn't look good. Very good. I'd feel a little bit better about my prospects if I wasn't, you know, losing to stuff. Not Wild, as Toxic player. I hate fun, toxic balance, myself, or you skill issue. Wait, there's no block in this list. That is correct. There's no block in this list. This was a blockless list. I dubbed this deck Mage. Mage is down 1-0-1. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I really appreciate the mage in quotations. Me too. Retracted. All right. So many bad decks. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of bad decks. I thought it was crazy. Kamas, tell me what you were thinking when you... Can you tell me what you were thinking when you submitted Pirate Rogue? What about Pirate Rogue made you say, you know what? It's time for Pirate Rogue. Because you were the first person to submit. You could have submitted anything. You could have submitted a deck that I liked, a deck I didn't like. But you picked Pirate Rogue, which is not like the worst deck. But it seems like quite the choice. Yeah, I got the D5. Now you can focus on playing Questline DH. Yeah, Questline DH, good deck. You were so surprised that Questline DH was still up? I was surprised too. Questline DH was up for a while. Holy Wrath was up for a while. Dory sent me a hostage mage, but I don't know what bro is thinking. Dory sent me a jacked hostage mage list. It looks like Sinferno's list. Satino, what's going on? It looks fucked up. The real question is, anyone been able to topple Upper Ladder? Bob? No. Bob remains supreme. I guess I'll keep the I'll keep the... Let's do this. So when you last like got meta and copy paste the code, yeah. Yeah. Bomb Warrior in the hands of Schmoopy. No Bomb Warrior, please. Last person to offer to send me Bomb Warrior sent me like the most unplayable version. Good night, Father. Good night, Tom. Ugh, I can't play Bio, chat. Or can I? I'm gonna die, aren't I? Have you got 12 wins in the Underground? No, I have not gotten 12 wins at the Underground. In fact, it might shock you how much I suck at Arena. It might shock you how much I suck at Arena. I think I've gotten at most 8 or 9. I think I've gotten 9. I might have gotten 10. Part of me liked the few games I played with Gatekeeper in the deck. Low-key, high-key, KVLT is like feels like cutting a glide and putting in a Gaslight Gatekeeper. I have really liked Gaslight Gatekeeper when I was playing Lifesteal DH. That felt strong there too for like similar reasons, right? Yeah, let's gain mana. Okay, my old Shaman account got the XL Reno Galacron pile, and that worked, and that's hilarious. I'm so bad at Underground, I had to stop playing because it was ruining my happiness. Yeah, fair enough. I feel that. I totally feel that. I'm going to wait for the rewards to get... Like, I'm going to keep playing it so that we have packs for the stream here and there, but I think by and large, I'm just going to sort of wait for the new reward system to come out. We're fucking dead, by the way. When you tap a Mirdrasil again, that +1 attack is going to go crazy. I agree.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Never did I think I would drop 4 Giants on 3 and get Solar Rising Waves on 4 and still win. That sounds pretty pog, honestly. A Moonbeam into that seems like a perfectly acceptable approach. Alright. I'm logging off, going over the video so I don't snipe the stream. I think it works something like this, right? I mean, what rank are you? Luvi. What rank are you? Plat? You're not gonna run into me. You can queue as much as you want and have the stream on, you'll be fine. Yeah. Are you normally like an 11x guy? If you're an 11x guy, then we'd worry about it a little bit, but odds of us queuing are very, very, very low. What the hell is Uriel saying? Why would you submit Pirate Rogue? Secretly a bot to disappoint parents? Unhinged. Yeah. What's 11x? That is a what if I shattered Reflection, the monstrous mosquito, chat? Thought about it. I thought about it. This is not looking ideal. I also thought about very briefly for 1 second. I had thought about for one brief second doing the play. And going for armor. And banking that they don't have enough damage to get. Why is it turn 7 and they haven't killed me? Why is it turn 7 and they haven't killed me? What's going on? Are they feeling well? You know what? I'm going to go for the Shattered Reflections. I want them thinking about my shit. Skill issue? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. There's probably a Finley they need to Finley. The problem is if I go in on this board anymore, it's a problem. Wait, Shubi was 200 earlier, Smash? Yeah. Oh, there's the Finley. Chat submissions have not been ideal. It's all right, Pug. My rank doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. Who gives a shit? This guy's playing this deck about as slow as it goes. And then I have no mana. Okay, this is at least funny. I know this isn't correct. But this is going to make them worry. There's something to be said that maybe I should have done this last turn. They don't have block, so they have to kill me right now. They have to go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I should be dead. Go. Go. Okay. Yes. And. Okay, go. Go. Go faster. Let's go. Come on. Come on. You got stuff to do. I guess you only have to play 4 spells, huh? They have one of them. All right, I think they got the hand that they tossed away earlier. Squirrel is still in Diamond. Saw her earlier today. Hope she's at least playing fun decks. Rank you over it. Yeah, fair enough. Come on. Somewhere over the rainbow. I mean, they have to trade. I think they have to trade. What are Rogue's stapled cards? Well, okay, this is where we go back to... You really need a deck. You really need a deck. You should craft deck and not staple cards. Once you know what deck you want to play, then figure out a deck that's good to craft and go from there. Mana muffins, yeah. They're showing me 30. Well, I guess they didn't need to play this very fast because it just didn't go very well. Cool Druid skin? Thank you. Because it really does depend on what you want to play as to what you want to craft. And I think you really needed to figure out what you want to play first. What deck do you want to play? And then you decide what you're crafting. Just going to take that away real quick. All right, let's see. 17. 2, okay. Even aggro decks like Pirate or Mech Rogue still uses preparation. No. Hook Tusk Rogue does... Mech Rogue, does my Mech Rogue, does Germa's Mech Rogue use it? Let me look. Let me see if Germa's Mech Rogue uses it. Oh, yeah, he's still using it. Yep, no, I rescind my comment. You were correct. Deanna is such a good choice for this. Thank you. XL Hook Tusk is quite hard if we're talking about the Alex version. I am not. I'm talking about the wannabe aggro mid-range one. That's the one I'm talking about. Okay, let's say you're 30 Shadow Priest. I've played an Eternium Rover on 1. Have you exploded?
Relax.
Looks like it. Alright. Well... I could have greeted that, but you know what? I really like the idea of that being gone. If they want to be tricky and then build up behind it, I've got an Aftershocks in reserve.
Link together in harmony.
Sure, that's fine. I mean, we need minions on board anyway. There's a combo piece. Okay. Aftershocks into Needle Rock Totem be fine. Do you think in Range Rover will be maybe tier 3 with new cards? I think it's fine now. I think it's probably tier 3 now, whether you did new cards or not. How crazy is it to Finley here? I don't think it's nuts. I have other ways to go and get my pirates. My pirates are the only things I really am missing. I can get my other to the front. Like, I think we're okay doing this. Yeah, I got my other to the front. We're all right. Now they come alive a little bit more. Okay. Ankar is another thing I can do. Copying this seems pretty funny. I can also just get one here. Okay, this is also represents another skipper. So we can skipper and then we can all you can eat. We can all you can eat and then we can front the depths, or at least that's an option we can do. Right. So this next play is fun. I am actually not going to From the Depths. Okay. Is From the Depths for the first discount? Yeah, I think so. They want to punch through that, that's fine. 4 is fine. Just need Berserker? Yeah, Berserker's basically it. I might just go in. Oh, I can do this. I might be dead. I might be dead. They have a couple cards in hand they haven't played that they've been sandbagging that are probably just me dead. Watch double Mind Blast come from the top of the hand. Okay. Alright. Well, we know we're not getting Berserker next turn is the problem. So there's our skipper. Okay. We're just going to have to live. Which feels terrible, but what it is. Okay.
I'll show you who's boss. Charge forward. Beautiful water.
Just gotta live, right? All right. So no more skipper.
The shadow engulfs us.
You have it? Surely this is it. Ping. Yeah. We did with our best. Save us, witness! Yeah. What is the likeness of something like Classic? What is the likeliness of something like Classic Hearthstone existing? Probably near 0, because last time we gave us Classic, nobody played it and everybody botted it. There were literal bot farms and nobody played it. People say they want stuff like Classic Hearthstone and then no one plays it. Because, like, it's not fun. Like, it's not fun. I don't know. Hotus sounds like your deck? All right, go for it. Good luck, good luck. Okay, I'm going to run an ad now for the Twitch peoples. Big losing night. Yikes. I don't know if I've been playing poorly or if we've been low rolling or a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B. I'm not sure. 16. I know I threw in one of the matches. 10. Germa Rogue. Okay. Yeah, if we're not beating 30 Priest, that's a problem. Why am I getting pinged? Excuse me, should we supposed to be winning all the games, not whenever it's happening? So it's so funny, right? We be vibing? I've been having a nice time. I've been having a nice time. I've been good. So it's funny when you do stuff for YouTube, right? Spider's cute. I think I want Pit Stop to get something I want. Hi, Shui. Did I die yet? No, I've only been able to go through one round. I think you won, actually, Toasty. You won your round. Good job, Toasty. All right, I can coin out the Zilliax. That seems like a better play than I was planning. I was planning on doing some Mimiron scams, but you know what? Just coining Zill seems pretty dank.
May the light grant you peace.
So people don't want to watch losses. If people are watching gameplay, they probably want to see wins because they get a little side benefit
I need a vacation from my
psychologically from winning. It feels like they won even though they didn't get to play. So you never put losses on YouTube unless like there has to be a really, really good reason to put losses on YouTube. And like I know people like talk shit about it sometimes, where it's like, oh, like they used to do it all the time with Raffle, right? They'd be like, why does Raffle not put losses on? Because nobody wants to see a loss. All right, dead to Shavara, so the Shavara, by the way. If they can't kill it though, they do win. I watch when opponents win and I never lose. Yeah. It is a beautiful signature. Dude's trying to figure out how to get around this. It's not going great. Okay. Well, do I want to toss away the Mim? No way, right? What are you? Okay. This feels too good to not set up. This lets my Mim really pop off if I need to. But I worried about like this making beam easier, I guess. Still fine. Like they can kill it, but like whatever.
Initializing descent.
Yeah, whatever. All right, let's go nuts.
The victory is yours.
Well, that would have been lethal. Deck's cool. Sorry, I didn't talk through that. I was trying to I was trying not to go all in on the Zilliax. You can't like that. Basically, you can't play like they have the nuts. You have to basically be putting them under pressure, and they either have it or they don't. Here we go. I don't think this song's very good either. But maybe I'm too harsh. Spell damage Druid. This was a lot better when we had more Shadow Priest. When we had Shadow Priest, you had matchups where you were running out the clock. Now I am attempting to basically beat out combos. I don't know if I can beat out combos. I don't know if I'm fast enough. If we get a control matchup, we're okay-ish. I wonder what heaven is.
I fight in the name of honor.
My dreaming ends. Your nightmare begins.
That's a Vista. Okay.
I see you've brought game.
I'm going to go for 2 for a ramp with this. Where's the spell damage? It's all from the Street Trickster? Okay. Tycade, well met. Thank you, Tycade. I don't have the same fun fun stuff that Linny has. I need to fix that. Thank you so much for the support. How have you been? I need a good jump scare. Alonius and the got ETC. Yeah, I guess you're right. I could go for that. Good call. Looks bad. Let's do this first. Okay. I like this in principle. Cool. So 4, we can do this. We can't out-armor them. That would be impossible. But we can out-armor at least a Servara turn. That'd be fine, I suppose. Not bad, just lurking. Very cool, very cool. One of the best decks in Wild right now is Holy Wrath Paladin Tycade. I don't know if you enjoyed Holy Wrath Paladin when it was standard legal. But it is quite good. It is quite the brutals. And so if you are so inclined to try that out, I would say that'd be a place to start in Wild. Bonk. We're running Rising Waves, which is good. Minus 25, Wokage, I just lost to it. The new card, Tycade, the new card that came out in the side quest that we have, that lets you see what your top deck is going to be, makes this deck much better. Because you can basically, when you're not ordering your top decks exactly how you want, it can tell you when Ceaseless Expanse is right there. It's funny when there's a good Paladin deck, everyone hates it. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty much how that works. It's pretty much exactly how that's going to work. I wonder if I'm supposed to go in. Well, not anymore. Apparently. Apparently, fuck me. I still could. No, I'm going to be short, right? Yeah. Too bad. Okay, that's a good sign for me. Then again, they don't have to try too hard, right? Oh, that's so sad. All right, I'm supposed to burn this. There we go. Next turn, I can go a little bit more in on the burn. All right, so I have to spend 5 mana, and I have Sleep Under the Stars. You son of a bitch. What's going on, Burnt? Just a dick move. Just a dick move. All right, I get nutty value. I get nutty value. Meanwhile, I'm dead. Should have played around it. Rebuke and timeout? No, that's how you build the deck. That's how you build the deck. See, they won. I lost. They won. So yeah, Holy Wrath right off the top ends up dealing 125 directly to the dome. I don't know. This was an odd choice too. I don't know about spell damage druid. I mean, it can win games, but it's definitely not good into the meta that I'm seeing right now. So let's just keep on dropping. Zeph's just in the deck for block. Where was there a Zeph in my deck? Or are you talking about Questline Druid? Oh, that's a yeah. So Azalea, that list was Cyrus's. I had Zeph in there basically as it's flat Earth and it's like yeah. You would use it. You would use it if you hate mages. You use that deck if you hate mages. If you don't care about mage, cut the Zephyrus for another consume magic. But I like a good flat Earth deck. This deck can't beat block, so you do. The way you beat block is you pop block, and then you glide, and then you hope that the hand that you glided is so bad that they can't put block back up. But yes, you're right. The deck can't beat block, so Zeph is a good solution for that in there. And by good, I mean good. So it's like 6 on one, half dozen on the other. It's not the worst. It's not the greatest. Hey, we're going to play it right now. Funny how that works. Like, consume magic is not like it's not earth-shattering. It cycles a little better. No glide is kind of neat. Is kind of a neat idea. Oh, hey, look, we're gonna get to test our theories. Let's see if I can beat hostage mage chat.
No one knows the truth of my sorrow.
You're sad because Zeph is blocking your paraglide from the left. What if you paraglide and overdraw them? How you use paraglide in that matchup is actually pretty cool. If they have enough cards, you rip a couple paraglides and you just mill a shitload of their stuff, and they're also closer to fatigue, and that's good for you. So, like, it's actually not the worst thing in the world. The one card I think you might be a little bit miffed about is whether or not Zeph is blocking up glide. All right, looks like a hostage mage. I mean, I'm just gonna take this while I have it. Pretty sure. Like nothing changes. I don't have any coins to do or anything. What, are you gonna play the oppressive imbue hostage mage? Oh man, I think that deck's too powerful, Memnarch. Well, now I'm punished because I can't. Well, I wasn't going to do anything anyway. We're going to be hipsters. We're going to wait super, super long to play our quest. Double jump kind of sucks, too. You can make a case to get rid of double jump. I better solidified the reasons for why I don't like Imbue Hostage Mage, by the way, chat. I better solidified in my mind the exact reasons for why I don't like Imbue Hostage Mage. We'll do this. We can start getting these down soon. I don't like Imbue Hostage Mage. Okay, cool.
Who's hiding now?
Okay, cool. That's fine. I don't like Imbue Hostage Mage because half the time you want one half of the deck, the other half the time you want the other half of the deck, and like when you get the half that you want, you can win the game. But the rest of the time, you're kind of at the mercy of whichever one you ended up grabbing. It's just weird. Imagine hitting on the deck that won the Wild Open. I know, right? I'm just that brave, chat. Okay. I'm sure they'll love that.
Anyone order a ghoul to the face?
So I've mana burn them. They have 8 cards. They have 3 mana. They could very easily Frost Nova me, right? So if they Frost Nova me, I can just rip this. You felt that very much trying to play the deck? That's how I feel playing the deck. It's like when you draw the right half is great. The problem is you never have the right half. We mill them. We win if we mill them. That's what Twitch chat tells me. Okay, that's fine. We anticipated that. I'm going to rip this Paraglide, and I'm going to rip this other Paraglide. Do I board lock? I think it's Reno, so I don't think they have another Frost Nova, so I'm going to risk it. Those were good mills, I think. We have Lethal putting the Brute down, too. Varden would be upsetting, but not the worst. Zeph is another Frost Nova, but that's not really good enough. Okay. Okay. I don't want them. I don't want them bouncing Zeph. Okay, we're showing 34. If, let's say, they do something silly like a Reno. Meh. If they play Bob, I'm going to swing into Bob. I'm going to swing into Bob. I can't let this get bounced. No, my opponent didn't let me combo. Imagine. Imagine not letting someone combo. Unforgivable. So does a Hero Pow swing my Glavetar? Probably. I think fuck the fatigue at this point. Time to sleep. Sleep to your stream. Good night. Good night, Rip Ozola. Do you want me to sing to you? Should I sing a lullaby? Rock-a-bye, Rip, on the treetops. Where the wind blows, a Rip will rock.
I'm feeling low on cards.
When the bow breaks, the Rip will fall.
Get it. Empty deck.
Demon. Okay. Alright. Now Reno can wreck my shit.
By my calculation,
Hi, Varden.
we could chill out.
Sag. Okay. Did they find it? Did they find the potion? Maybe I'm supposed to glide. Oh my god, no. Nova 2. Okay, I die. Cool. Playing the Brute killed me. I felt like I had to play the Brute. Well, when is my board never not getting frozen if I don't play the Brute? I think that's just a bad matchup. I think it's so tough. I felt so good going into it, too. They had what they needed. And they played it well. We never got to attack with our board. We had a great turn. We had a couple of good mills. Just didn't get there. Capital D colon. Yeah, what it is. What it did. 13. 5. Okay. All right, Anchorman's Hook Tusk. Let's see if Hook Tusk gets there. 3 messages, 2 messages.
Valera versus Margulis.
All right, Fatal Blows on Demon Hunter. I like starting with this hand. The quick pick is very good. The treasure distributor is great. Dig for treasure also gets us deeper into our deck. There's just things. How's DK in Wild? Probably underplayed. I think when aggro is better, you can make DK to be anti-aggro, anti-combo, kind of like a pile like that, and sort of win through disruption. Problem is, it kind of runs into the same problems that Hunter has, where nobody wants to play it. El Pollo Loco. I'll do it next. I'll do it next time. I'm sorry. Okay, they're pirates, which is fine. I really wanted a coin. I did not get my coin. A little bit mad. Coin mana burn would be insane. Don't do it. Thank you, Fatal Blow.
Here we go.
I want to play Hunter and DJ and DK. What do I play, though? If you're going to play... If you're going to play Hunter, you either play some form of, like, Jormunger's Hunter, or you play a Reno Hunter, which is not completely unreasonable. If you're going to play DK, there's a couple of even lists that run around. I don't think you need to go even in order for DK to be viable in Wild, but, like, that's just sort of the flavor that we like running these days. I'm going to save my swing. Do Toy Boat into Treasure Distributor into Jolly Roger and hope that I have shit to do. You like killing patches with HP, but then I don't draw my quick pick. Why would I kill patches with my HP? I want to draw. Yeah. Oh, you meant an even DK. Oh, got you. You weren't backseating. Okay. I was like, this is an underwhelming backseat. This doesn't make any sense. I need a prize plunderer scam. I love that trade if you make it. Thank you. Cool. I need a prize plunderer scam, chat. To that effect, I'm not playing this at the moment. Now I sort of have to.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight. Pirates away! Never bring a sword to a fish fight. Never bring a sword to a
Never bring a sword to a fish fight, chat. Never bring a sword to a fish fight, chat. There you are, jackass. Imagine how this DH opponent would pre-nerf distributor. I know. Pre-nerf distributor was one of the craziest decks. It was one of the craziest cards they ever printed. Actually mental. Kind of incredible it ever got that far. I kind of like prep Sandbox, dubious. But I think I'd die. They buffed it. Yeah, they printed it like this, and then they buffed it so that it also gained attack, and that was one of the most batshit bananas cards ever. What dumbass would buff that shit? I mean, they were trying to do a good thing, but they... Oh, wow, okay. I wonder if they trade. They've seen it. They've seen like they have wanted to trade. I don't think you ever trade in this position, though. I think they're making the right decision going face here. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to need to do some silly shit. Okay. What if I go for a prize plunderer that will make God cry?
Here we go.
Rise me, hearties!
Don't hit here. That's the one I wanted to try and... wanted to try and scam them.
Give me that! Not what I want!
Okay. We might get there. We might get there. Okay, what is this? Oh, wait, no, they just have it, right? Yeah, fuck. Is Hook Tusk worse? Is Hook Tusk worse than... Is Hook Tusk worse than Pirate DH? Yes. Probably wouldn't play it. Okay. Alright, Anchorman. We're taking a hit. You know, the one problem is we drew our Prize Plunderer last. If we had a way of getting the Prize Plunderer down, we were actually going to be okay. If we got the Prize Plunderer down, we're going to be okay, because I was going to hit the Brain Masseuse, and we were going to shitload of damage. I somehow always lose to Hook Tusk. What kind of decks are you playing? Like anything? I think you're getting high rolled. Hearthstone, can we not? Okay. Warrior? Beautiful. It's probably not true, but it feels like it. Yeah.
I make my own luck.
I don't know about doing double sailboat captain. I close my Twitch as fast as possible. Understandable. All right, 30. Are you trying to meme on me, sir? Are you trying to meme on me? All right. Like a toy boat. I think I want to get started early. If they have removal, I want them to do something about this. I have a sneaking suspicion that they don't have removal. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is a Chad deck, and because it's one of the chattiest, it's one of the chattiest decks. They don't have a good way to remove shit. They're trying to play free shit and combo me. All right, shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Hi, Swordfish. Okay. Surely this is over soon. 5 mana is when I get worried, chat. 5 mana is when they try to kill me with whatever chat is they're doing. They're not... Whoa, 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 whoa. It's been Reno? It's been Reno the whole time. Okay. That's okay. Alright, that's unlucky. Alright, well... I think we insta-do this. If they have to do Mixologist for their clears, I think we're okay. Plus 125 armor incoming. Do you want to be right? Chat, we're not learning. Do we want to be right? Like, do we want to ban? Do we want to time out? Do we want to spend time on the sidelines, unable to chat? What is the point? Are you trying to prove how smart we are? It's not very smart doing what you're doing. It's just going to piss me off. All right, there's the sailboat captain. I'm sorry, it's all good. I just like, it's this weird thing that Twitch chat does. It's this weird thing that Twitch chat does, and I don't, like, has anybody ever stopped to think about it? Have you ever stopped to think about the message you're sending if you're just like, I'm plotting your downfall, here's how it's gonna happen? Why are we so fucking weird, chat? Like, we as wild player... What the fuck is that? Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, I do that. I don't know why. No one does. No one does. No one does. It's completely, like, you know... We win, by the way. Incredible scenes. Pew! 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 Dude, so I mean, I call it too, right? Like, I call it too. I'm like, all right, and this is when they do XYZ. I don't know what they were doing. Great win as always, Schmoopy. Thanks, you filterphobe. Kamas gets it. It's just like, you got to realize that when somebody calls that, and then they're right, I'm so pissed. Beautiful lethal. It was overdue. Like, I didn't need to do that. I could have done something else. All right. I guess I got to speak Spanish for a little bit. Oh, look at that. It's right on top of the other decks, that one. Cool. All right. Let's go next. Hola, yo soy el pollo loco. Un advertismo. Un poquito. Sí.
Throw versus Urel.
I fight in the name of honor.
I am forged from the very fires of the earth. We have turned our curse into our strength.
Mi gusto como escala este
What do I
abridor.
Yield to my power.
Podria de Har de Atakara.
Yield to my power.
Talvez no. Hola, OTZ.
Yield to my power.
Yo soy el pollo loco. Juego mesos de visor. Sí. Soy un pollo de Kentucky.
Reporting for duty.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Fácil. All right, sorry about that for OTZ Raiders who were confused. My name is Schmoopydady. I'm a monthly Hearthstone Wild Legend player who typically hits Legend first of the month, and after that I goof off. And when I goof off, I play your decks. And right now what I'm doing tonight is I'm doing a best deck in Wild Survivor, and I don't know who Pollo Loco is. I've never been in the same room as that guy. OTZ, 22 months. Thank you so much, OTZ. OTZ is the first person ever to subscribe to the stream. Truly the founder of the founders. So thank you so much, OTZ. Thank you for the raid as well. OTZ viewers, how is the stream? How is the OTZ streaming experience? What were you guys up to? First Schmooper Shiggy Wiggy. See, all right, so what you may or may not know about me, chat, is I don't have the TV7 emotes turned on, so all of the cute little emotes you guys type out in chat just look like mental illness to me. I have no idea what the fuck a Shiggy Wiggy is. No fucking clue. CJD, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Shiggy Wiggy, it is mental illness? Unlucky. Unlucky. Is this Shiggy Wiggy? That's Explode. What's going on, Jerma? Jerma, your Mech Rogue is up 1-0. Just in case you weren't on both spots at once. We made a very big Zilliax and they cleared the Zilliax, but then we made a Mimeron and they ran away. With good reason. Because the Mimeron was going to smack the crap out of them. Did OTZ play Hostage Mage the whole time? Was OTZ Hostage Mage gaming? This is quite a hand. All right, Beijing Long is usually a slow priest.
Must draw power from above. Demons never.
Hostage a little. Druid. He played Druid. I wonder if it's slow priest if I keep the glide on my left. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm assuming it's slow priest. They've kept 2 cards. Oh god, this hand is terrible. This hand is terrible and it's all my fault. It's all my fucking fault, chat. It's all my fault for being so greedy in the mulligan. Surely this would have been a 1-drop pirate. Surely it would have been a 1-drop pirate. We'll do this. Fine. This just dies to hero power, so coining this out seems kind of pointless. It all seems kind of pointless. It's also pointless.
Linked together.
Papercraft Angel. Can we not? Can we fucking not? Please. Okay. I'm going to do the following play. I'm going to play my Adrenaline Fiend. I'm going to coin a mana burn so that my opponent can't simply just hero power me down, and I am going to take that dangerous cliffside and rip it someplace else. There we go. Adrenaline Friend? True. Surely that is a pass turn from my opponent. Surely. Come on, man. Nah. People with that card back always Reno. I have that card back. I'm not always Reno. Glide is actually looking kind of juicy next turn. There's a fair amount of tempo I can pull out of my deck with it. Drew Package Pog! Yeah, it's true. Look at this. The boy and the boy. The boy and the boy. Well, they can't deny locations, which is good for me. So why don't I just do that? Or what if I just kept going face? I can kind of kill this when I want. Or not. I kind of want to dispose of evidence so bad. If they're trading with me, I'm not inclined to trade with them. Let's see what this is. Perfect. Okay. All right, we have a little bit of a pop-off next turn. Unfortunately, we do have the Parachute Brigand in hand, which is going to jam us up a little bit. A little bit in a way that we don't necessarily like. I might have given them a better hand. It's unclear. Hi, Raza. Yeah, it looks like a better hand, doesn't it? Well, I mean, we just go for it, right? We just send a bunch of damage at their face, and we make them deal with it. All right, they can take care of a couple of these things, but they can't take care of all of them. I'm showing 21 damage, and this represents at least another 2. Mass Hysteria, hit one of the big boys, please. Beautiful. Good shit. That's a nightmare for them. Sure. Sure. ETC, what's the ETC gonna be? Amalgam, summon patches. Death Growl, adapt Amalgam onto patches. Now you have Amalgam, what? What? What?
I have given up everything. What have you sacrificed?
Okay, do I care?
Fear my claim.
All right, do you have the correct yellow cards? Do you have the funny yellow cards that make me cry? Big shame. Okay. I can still win. That's not useful. That might be useful. And you just trade into these two? But I hit you for a shitload of damage. So, like, okay. Okay, parachutes. Hosen. Infinite damage.
Good hit. My turn. Fear my glaive.
shitload of damage. Ah, there goes the field. Unlucky. Toasty, that just seems like a bad deck. Kurtrus, my goat. Kurtrus is fun. Remember back when we thought that they like people would like Seance or the Reno and bounce it back to hand? Remember that greed, chat? That greed is gone. Alright, so they can take... Wait, they can full clear? This is kind of bad for me. I may have died, chat. I may have expired. Remember when we used to worry about Seance? I used to worry about Seance. Can't worry about Seance anymore. I used to play Lab Recruiter and my pirates to shuffle patches? Yeah. I get that. Dude, Magnifying Glaive, can you show up, bro? It's funny because, like, you really don't want to have to... I think we've lost. I think that once they get the lifesteal down, it just gets so hard. We're going to have to do Magnifying Glaive and just fucking cook. Oh, well, Brutal Opener. I mean, I didn't feel like it was that bad. I think you're overstating it a little bit. The South Seas are not impressive. I don't know. I used to play these, but I don't, not anymore. They're supposed to be like budget Hosens, but I was running Fell Wings, I think, to dump them quicker. But whatever. Whatever. Top deck Soulkeeper into their thing? I mean, I don't know. Alright, well, some of the good decks are taking hits here. We top decked Mistake? We did. Sad. I kind of like Mistake because it has a big butt. It has a big butt and it kind of hangs around for a while. Which to me makes it an attractive option in a deck that buffs your little shitters. Alright, let's see if Boogerworm's Holy Wrath can get us there. Been having a rough night so far tonight, but you know what? That's okay. It means Survivor will go pretty quickly. Thursday, no.
Liadrin versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Is this
Mage. I think we keep the Overplaner. I think we keep the Holy Cowboy. Timeout is not necessary at this moment. We do run a Tight-Lipped Witness, so we can go find it. I think it's really weird. I think it's really weird now we only play one Night of the Anointment. Does anyone else find that weird? I find that weird. It's Imbue Mage? Good. It's the shit mage. Holy Cowboy's great. Mage is free? It's not free. That's not true. Okay. Well, we know that Finley is in the I didn't have to do that right away. I could have Holy Cowboyed this turn and even waited a little bit longer. All right, so this guy represents our
Let the dead rest.
Reporting for duty.
this represents our Ceaseless Expanse. And now that we don't run 2 Night of Anointments, I don't have another way to go tutor it, which is really obnoxious and feels bad, you know?
You simply lack perspective. Let the dead rest. Ready for
Sure.
wrangling.
I don't think I care. You object? Noted. Okay, there's the Holy Wrath.
To battle.
Okay.
Let the dead rest.
I think you do care. That's fine. Probably going to tight-lipped Witness and Rebuke.
Spirit, lend me your power. Spirit, lend me your power.
Okay.
Don't be dumb. There's something like perspective.
How do I want to do this? I can get one more coin from swinging. So to play all of this together is 10 mana, right? It's 10 mana. I don't have it. Yet.
Let's see, what do I take?
Cool.
Don't be dull.
Okay. Now I have 10 mana. So they can set up a nice block now and it still doesn't matter. They are only going to play one secret.
Initializing descent.
Easy. This deck's stupid. I'm back. I finished my climb to legend. Only today. I barely played this one. Yeah, fair enough. I think about crafting holy weapons, and I've been losing so much with this season. Yeah, it's a good deck. I wonder if it's so good it's going to get nerfed, though. I mean, this deck feels too consistent, but, you know, there is a crew that's just like, maybe we should just leave it alone, let wild be wild, and it's fine. Didn't we have lethal last turn? I don't think so. Did we? I don't think we had enough mana. I think we were 1 mana short. I needed 10 mana, and I had exactly 10 mana that turn. So I don't think I did. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, though. To my understanding, I wasn't. Did OTZ people say, does OTZ bring in 57 people and then all of a sudden they saw me doing Pollo Loco and they're like, nah, fuck it, and just they're just out. If we bet on it being objection and not block, I think you had enough for Dredge Holy Wrath. He didn't have Bach up. Dredge was 2. We had 7. Okay. Yeah, we did. Sure. Yeah, we could have leveraged that.
Sarah versus Throw.
For Doomhammer.
No, you start with the secret. So you start with the secret minion, and then you're banking that regardless of which it is. You're good to go. Then again, I also saw that I had Dredge timeout, and I'd already seen 2 rebukes. I guess you could have lost the cold. Like timeout is like. Yes, I could have lethaled. No, it didn't matter. Hey, it's the even shaman. I just fatigued. Yeah. So nice job, chat. You did it, or something. Yeah, I think Tornado started botting again. This does not play like the Tornado that was playing earlier. Poor bastard. Ping on 2? Feels like a ping on 2 situation. I'm going to let Smoldering Grove heat up a little more. Probably play it tomorrow. Play it next turn. Draw 2. Do I need to go in? Can I afford to wait? I can afford to make it 0. But if I draw 2 now and then I happen to draw a Burn Down, I'm going to definitely hot streak Burn Down, so. I'm going to do this. Okay. I could have pinged this too if I had saved the mana. I did not. Ew. Alright. I can stargazing into wisdom. I could glyph into wisdom. This is going to cost 3. This is going to cost 1. Chat, I had some very impure thoughts. I had some impure thoughts about doing Hot Streak into Vaporize. Is there an Even Shaman bot app? It's not an app. It's just, you know, it's an easy deck to box. It's very linear. All right, surely we get our draw next turn. Surely we get our draw next turn and it end sits. I have to go in. I have to, like, this has to be the nuts. Okay, thank God.
Someday I'll be just like you. I'm ready to be just like you.
Thank God. All right. Okay, hey, biscuits. All right, this is a little bit more leisurely. All right.
I'm ready to be just like you.
A little less leisurely. I need a taunt. There's some taunts. This is nice. This is nice. That's fine. Okay. We're kind of okay. Can they get through this? Probably not. They do run Devolve. They do run Crackle. But even if they devolve and get rid of my taunts, I don't think they're going to have enough damage. Sure, they can do that. Sure. Does Tornado run Devolve? Yeah, they run at least one copy. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. Well, this was fun. Wait, why do I have 2 copies? Wait, did the original list have 2 copies? What are you guys doing? I want to do this. Loran. Do you run 2 copies of Conjurer's Calling? Loran. Why do I have 2 copies? It's working out. But it is not orthodox. I don't know. That concede seemed human, but... Is this really running 2 Conjurer's Callings? How'd I get one? You're running 2. What did you cut? You cut something. Oh, you just put a second Conjurer's Calling in there instead of the, like, the... No, what did you cut? I don't know. I don't know. No Fin... There's no Finley? That's mental. It's never no Finley. No. No, 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 no. Oh, my God, no. No, it's never no Finley. Oh, Loran. Dude, the fuck, man. The scary part is, like, they're doing that to themselves. That's how they play the deck. No, you always, Finley. Finley has so much skill expression, though. Like, maybe they're not... Maybe they didn't like Finley because they weren't using it at the right time. I could see it. All right, hi, Mem. Let's see if we can beat Memnarch, chat, with the Memnarch counter. Let's see if we can do it. Still running Void Touch in this list, which is fine with me.
Relax your mind.
If they're picking off my patches, I think I'm okay with it.
Feeling stressed.
Okay. What tier is Quest Mage? I don't fucking know. Probably. If I'm gonna put a number on it.
Starting the operation.
This fire must not.
If you're absolutely gonna force me to put a number on it, I'd probably say somewhere between middle tier 2 and top of tier 3. The more, really, it sort of boils down to the more aggro you see, the worse it is. Literally anything else, it's faster than a lot of combo, and it does fine everywhere else. From the backseat. Okay.
Praise the twilight.
Feeling stressed.
I'm gonna make this trade so that just so I get the trade down. I want to play the Oracles, and I want to have room for Ashen Elemental to come down. Is Holy Wrath Paladin S tier? I don't think so. I think it's just tier 1. I think it's one of the best decks in the format right now, for sure. I've been impressed by like how the list has transformed recently, but I don't think it's unbeatable. Wait, you're supposed to trade? He's going to lock up my board, man. He's playing Hostage Mage. 40 health, Watercolor Artist. Secret up. He's playing Hostage Mage. So my board spaces are a premium. If I just blindly go in like a fucking bot and board lock myself, I'm not going to have anything to do for the rest of the game. Nazmani Priest is S tier, only in your delusions.
Time runs out on me.
I thought FaZe was a place I've been lied to. Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to play aggro with a brain. Okay.
My hand is too full.
Metal detector's a fine fry for them. They don't really give a shit. All right, along the same line, I want to get this rolling. I want to get my burn in hand. Okay. Frost Nova's annoying. I think Heat Wave's useless. I know KVLT really likes Heat Wave. I think Heat Wave is useless. I think Heat Wave's doing the opposite of what you want it to do. If he Heat Waves again, like to what purpose? To what purpose? All right, this is gonna seem wasteful, but I want to filter through my deck some more.
Arcane magic.
I want to draw all my shadow spells. I want to get them out of my deck. I want to be top decking. I want to top deck my Ashen Elemental. I have plenty of burst.
You wish to match wits with me.
Alibi. Alibi. Shit. Alibi. Alibi, I can win. Nope. Okay. Okay. They currently have 11 cards, chat. You know why they have 11 cards? They have 11 cards. Hey, what's going on, Kay? They have 11 cards, which prevents them from... ooh, Potion of Illusion's a good pop. They have 11 cards, which prevents them from taking damage from Ashen Elemental should I draw my Ashen Elemental. Which is very tricky. Okay, freeze. Shield battery. Double shield battery is problem. Okay. We might still not be fast enough. Triple shield battery. Fuck me. Hi, Ashen. Close, dude.
Shadow engulfs us.
Spells are tragic.
Okay. If we can dodge alibis, we're going to be okay. If we can dodge alibis and we can dodge... Why not ping your snake to proc and keep the 5 damage in case they get armor? Don't backseat me, Matt. Because the snake represented more damage for longer. From my perspective. But also don't backseat. I don't like it. I'm also probably going to win anyway. If this is all he does. Solid alibi. Alright, maybe not. Damage and health? Was genuinely curious? Sure. Okay. Yeah, this is all right. 4 points of damage. We're just waiting.
I ain't talking.
Hi, rat. They dodge one of them. I can pop anyway. Okay.
Starting the operation.
Okay. Now I'm have to. Now they have to have another block. Which maybe they do. Don't have it in hand. Gonna have to go find it. They've used 2 rewinds. The heat waves have been heat waves. They've played 3 solid alibis. They could play Romath. They have not doubled up Frost Nova. Listening to you is like a podcast. Life is good. How's you doing, Booger? How did Holy Wrath go for you today? Okay. A little frustrating, but like we have top decks that are lethal. Gyreworm is lethal. Naren can find Gyreworm. Terrible went with 3 and 13. What the fuck? That sounds terrible. Okay. Gyreworm me, dude. Maybe I should have kept this away. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Yeah, that's why. That's why. You're playing Reno, no, though, not the dedicated list. Still, Reno shouldn't be that inconsistent. It's not like you're so high up that like you're hitting nothing but hard counters. Weird. Yeah. Now they're kicking the shit out of me in tempo. This is where Memnart's like, why haven't they left yet? Unlucky.
You have best.
Man, you hate that the mage can armor more than warrior? Yeah, probably. Alright, ad starts in 6 seconds. I'm gonna run it now. Just to get it out of the way. Okay. We take 01. Hey, Shumi, you were right to need... You were right. Need at least 1 ice block in the deck. Yeah, it's probably not modern. It's probably not playable where I am right now without an ice block for sure. All right. Here we go. Objection to, well, I mean... No, I keep getting hit with block and then also getting hit with refute and root and objection. Okay, I got you. You were just seeing all of the disruption. Six. Okay. We keep sinking like stones, chat. 94 people still hanging out. I can push it a little bit. All right, Kay.
For Doomhammer.
Let's see if your deck's the nuts. Sad that you sent them to one with that snake oil and then drew Ashen the next. I mean, like, I win if they don't rat the Ashen, right? Like.
I see you brought
Like, I think it just, like. I think Memnarch played great. Could I have done things differently? Yeah, probably. Chat would tell me I could have done things differently, but, like, I don't know. Didn't think it was that big a deal. A lot of things had to kind of go right for him to win that one. They did go right. Okay, why are there no 1-drops in the deck I'm supposed to play 1-drops in? Why am I doubling roaches and not, like, 1-mana things? Why am I playing 2-mana things in the deck that makes 1-mana things? I need to play 7. Do I run 7 1-drops? I do when I find Awakening Tremors. Okay.
A curse of frogs upon you. It's really a blessing.
What is this? Here's a 1-drop. Nutty. I think we just have to keep going face. I don't think we can, like, afford to worry about anything else. Solid alibi.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Kerrigan looking extra sexy. That's a take. She's looking pretty good. Face. Ah! I think I died. I have a fucking flint in here.
What adventure are you on today?
I need more 1-drops. I'm not sticking around for this. Poof. All right. It's okay. We have done it, chat. We have single-handedly destroyed 250 ranks today. Go me. I think we need more 1-drops. I think you got to cut a bunch of the 2s. I think you go more 1-drops. If we're a serious Hunter K, one of the good things that we can do, you actually don't run 1-drop beasts. What you do instead is, like, you do Dreadscale and Acid Maw, and you find ways to 2 them. I don't know. I don't know. You destroyed more ranks yesterday? It's all right. Maybe we'll get another slow matchup that'll have another chance. I think we don't, like, the only reason we do the Marsh Queen is if we have, I mean, maybe you're just supposed to high roll. You're just supposed to high roll and you just always get Awakening Tremors. And when you get Awakening Tremors, you just have enough always. But, I don't know. Even then, let's say you get both Awakening Tremors. You're still a 1-drop away. I don't know. I only lose like 3 ranks? Yeah. I'm not losing that much either. To a certain extent, you do sort of like... You do sort of like get... You do get insulated up here to a certain extent. Generally, I play to my hand, so sometimes play Marsheim, sometimes you play Zerg. Okay.
Curiel versus Garrosh.
I will show no mercy.
I will protect the innocent.
OTC doubled my rank? How dare OTZ do such a thing? Uh-oh. We're drawing funny. At least this is an okay 2. It's not the greatest 2, but it's an okay 2. He is actually some sort of 30 Reno. He is not what I thought at first, which was some sort of funny man. I'm gonna tempo and Mimiron. So that's the second time I've gotten Shadow Suffusion. Oh my gosh, it's books. Where weapon? I don't know. Did not find it yet. Found an Aldor Attendant, though.
I cannot wait to read these.
I'm going to play the Aldor Attendant because it guarantees I get to Mimiron and book. Ideally, we get the second Aldor Attendant, and then I get to Mimiron and book twice. Myrmidon. Myrmidon. Excuse me. Not Mimiron. Myrmidon. Alright, cool. This represents a lot of discounts and also means that my books are free. Big deal of folks are free.
Barrel thrown. Explosions imminent.
Okay.
I cannot wait to read these. Read this.
Okay.
Tuned to perfection.
Alright, this is fine. I can Star Slicer and Myrmidon and draw 2 and... I don't know. Have much fun. Libram Paladin? Hey, listen. What it is. Oh yeah, this guy. This guy earlier.
For the light.
Read this.
Don't break it. Oh.
Read this.
Okay.
Fire.
I don't think I care. I have a second Myrmidon. This thing's gonna pop. We're good to go. I think we're gonna be kind of okay. I think we're gonna be fine. We can rip the rebuke right behind this too. Schmoopy, tomorrow I'm playing standard. Why are you doing that? Somebody paying you money? Why would you play standard? If someone's paying you money, it makes a lot of sense. What's going on in standard? That's so interesting, huh? I should always do this first. Does this get anything? Yes.
Texts. I cannot read them.
Okay. All right, chat. Do we think minion or spell? Minion or spell? Minion or spell? I'm going to guess minion. I'm going to guess minion. If I also play ball hog, I can crank in my hog. That's a good point. Considering they've been trying to get me with testing dummy, I'm going to assume minion's the nuts there. Okay, it's not a Reno deck, I have learned.
The sun shines.
I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards.
We got there anyway. I could have just equipped this. That was my bad. That was my bad. Running out of a lot of variety in Wild at the moment. I mean, I could throw you... I mean, the thing is like, all right, so you run into the same issue that a lot of people, that like a lot of content creators have, where the decks that you want to... the decks that you would play and you would enjoy are not necessarily what your audience enjoys, right? Like, I would say, like, you know, try a day of Naga DH. You could try a day of, You know, there's a couple other decks you could play that are kind of like, eh. Did you try out my Barnabas deck with Druid with Oracle Valoon? I did. It sucked. I died like a dog in the gutter, Loran. It was terrible. My audience hates essentially all my personal favorites. Yeah, so it's like, what are you going to do? Oh, you're talking to Booger. Okay, got you. Anyway, it did suck. So, eat shit. Also, Loran, why did you cut Finley? What? Why are we cutting Finley, Loran? Make it make sense. Why did you cut Finley? I'm really confused and terrified. All right, it's Pirate DH. They call themselves Mana Burn. Surely they're Mana Burns. Chat, I think I killed YouTube chat. People were talking in YouTube chat, and then I got grumpy, and now they're gone. What if I never grow YouTube? What if I just end up being on Twitch perpetually? And any attempt to get Bringle to YouTube. Eat shit, YouTube chat. I guess so. I don't know. I know. I guess I made people sad. Sorry I made people sad. Well, no, I'm not sorry. Shit happens. Sorry, I'm asleep. Understandable. Understandable. Please continue. This deck might have to be a 40. Hey, there's Mana Burn. Okay. Do you have a second Mana Burn? Okay. They are all in on this board. No, it's mine. Memnarch is shitposting. Cool, share mine. We will never break the chain. Never. Alright. They have a tough time winning from here. Which is pretty funny. The Living Prairie goes kind of hard. I don't know about Living Prairie either. Myzel's gonna be like, Jesus Christ, you bitch so much. I do. Okay, they're under an interesting. They have an interesting problem here. They say to themselves, "Do I trade or do I not trade?" This card is the mine card's so good. You guys like 3 mana gnolls? 3 mana gnolls are good. In case you weren't sure. Okay, what are you? Are you Kurtrus? You wouldn't be Kurtrus. Must be something else. I'm going to double up the Ashen Elemental because I think the only way I lose next turn is if they draw a shitload of cards. I think Myzel's been avoiding chatting in your streams. Probably a good idea. Alright, they died. Boom! Boom! Bye, Mana Burn. I don't know whose alt you are. I'm sure you'll hit Legend later. Got there. Is it the nuts? Has Myzel crafted the nuts? Maybe. So we have all the cards for the set, right? Double Ashen also conveniently kills them. Yeah, I wasn't doing the math. I never do. To the shock of no one. All right, Dory Hostage Mage. God damn it, Dory. Dory, why did you give me the fucking weirdest Hostage Mage? Chat. Chat. Dory gave me the hostage mage with fucking Grifta in it. My hostage mage is fucking Grifta in it, chat. When am I supposed to play fucking Grifta? And since then, it's essentially silence, or there we go. Chat, Smoldering Grove is unplayable. Smoldering Grove is unplayable. Don't play Smoldering Grove. Maybe I should have kept the ice block.
I see you've brought down.
I'm worried about this getting copied by Servara. That's my problem with this card. What if it gets copied by Servara? Okay, hi Tadpole. Smoldering Grove is... Like, we never want to copy this. This might be nuts, but we never want to copy this. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. We never want to copy this. So what if I top deck Savara right now? I'm going to have a copy of it. Disaster. Okay. I think I'm going to run out of alibis, chat. Maybe I'd go for Potion. I'm going to go for Potion. Nah, let's go for Alibi. But we can get Potion right now. Hear me out. Grifta for draw. Then I'm drawing. That's the problem. It's like, no. I don't want to do that. I'm going to get Alibi in there. It's early to Alibi. It's really early to Alibi.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Wild Growth? Sure. Oh, we got it. Easy come, easy go a second time around.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
Okay. Am I dead? Not yet.
I found a sea urchin.
I have the 1 mana now, and I have hand space issues. I want to just clear things up. Like, the Varden's not bad. It's going to replay my stuff, but I think I can do better. Hi, Grifta. For fuck's sakes. I hope they take Grifta. Taking Solid Alibi would be obnoxious. Alright, let's head back to... Let's actually do a little something different.
May the light grant you peace.
No, this is fine for now. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's fine.
Don't hang up.
Hi. Okay, 3 cards next turn. At least we got our block up. We're taking 21, but... I wonder if I'm supposed to mill them with Grifta. That's probably Secret Hate. Might even be Holy Wrath. Playing the absolute greatest deck. Not this version. Not this version. You love Freeze Mage? I'm glad you love Freeze Mage. Freeze Mage can be fun.
From my vacation.
I kind of want my rats back. If I had my rats back, I'd feel feel a little bit more at ease.
Move quickly.
All right, let's see what the robocollar is going to be. Did you mean to? Now this is what you're getting. Okay, now you're drawing it. All right, they appear to not give a shit, which is disturbing to me. You put mana worms in your quest mage?
Hate combatant center, and I take the crown.
Okay, I don't quite feel safe yet. Oof. Feels good to smork with it? Fair enough.
Looking for a
Sure.
careful. It's against me.
Okay, let's see. 9. I mean, that gets me my row math. 9, 8, and 1. So this literally just gets me what I need.
To be patient.
Right now, this just has solid alibi in it. Okay, they can unboard lock whenever they want. I suppose is a good lesson to remember. Dude, I'll take that potion back. All right, they just did a stupid. I don't know why they board locked themselves, but they decided that was a good idea. I agree, it was a good idea. 3.
To be patient.
I'm good with alibi. All right, this is an alibi and a couple novas. I think as long as we're nova-ing, they can't really do what they want to do. Equality on everything. Shoot something. Have I missed the forest for the trees? Am I going to die right now? They haven't cowboyed yet. So this would require them to cowboy if they're going to give me issues.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Don't hang up. Crank it up to 11.
I mean, it's not quite good enough. Like, just board freezing them when they have ways to get around the board anyway. This is going to print a 3-drop for them, I think. I think they're still going to be frozen. Like, they can do 1 minion at a time, but it's still not quite good enough. No, okay, it didn't. It does it afterwards. I should drop the Grifta just to try and fuck them up. Even if I never use the Grifta potion. Okay, this draws a 4 and 2 1s. So the only 4s left are ETC and Potion. Oh, and Volume Up. Well, it got me my ETC. I don't do anything yet. All right, I'm gonna start thinning down my shit now. Okay. I don't have any coins yet. It's kind of okay. This is why I like Mana Biscuit in a list, though. In case you're like, well, Schmoopy, what would you do different? I'd probably run Mana Biscuit. Bonk. 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 Sure. Okay.
Here's a pond.
I found a sea urchin.
Try to be patient.
11 plus 2. I'm going to have enough to go infinite. But I won't be rat-free yet. I'll be like 1 turn away from being rat-free. Okay. I'm okay with that, too. They decided they'd had enough. Yeah, I don't know. I like Ceaseless. I like Ceaseless so that I can go infinite with this pretty simply. I do not like Grift. This ETC is fine. You want to do watercolor artists, that's fine. I prefer objections in here, but like whatever. I don't like the Smoldering Groves. I don't know. Just beat Show Tech and an Elibram Paladin because I had the combo in hand when he showed me. I don't know. The Cho believers. I guess if you're like, I would be excited to play Cho if I was a big Cho fan, and then he has exactly one application that is actually possibly half meta. Right? Like, I think we're probably pretty excited for that. Sorry I was thinking so hard on that match and not talking about my thoughts out loud. I really tunneled in. I'm a little tired. Let's do an album to close out. Did I do DN1 and then roll a 1? I'm so fucking smart. There's 2 decks left. I should have done DN2. That lets you know that I'm really tired. Alright, the damage is not as bad as I expected. But it's also not great. Okay. We're still solidly what I would consider to be 11x territory, I'm pretty sure. Which is kind of incredible. Not tooting my own horn, but just like the idea that like we're doing this well. It's a little shocking. It's been nice. Are you Barnes? There's no way you're Barnes. If you're not Barnes, what are you? I'm not coining this because there's nothing to discount. If I had a Muck Morpher, I'd do it, but no dice. I think it's Treant. It's not Treant. What are you? Are you fucking Barnes? Are you Barnes in some way? Not looking good, chat. Not looking good. Bracing Cold. Bracing Cold heals me, but it doesn't do anything. Oh my god, it's Barnes? Please give me Ancestor's Call. Please, 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 please give me Ancestor's Call. Paladin just turn one conceded against you? Understandable. Understandable. There's ways you can scam as Libram Paladin. I don't know. Filterphobe's done that to me a couple times. Alright. That's probably Barnes. Please, Ancestor's Call. Don't let me lose to Barnes Druids. Son of a bitch. Okay. Come on, Ancestor's Call. Let's fucking go. No, 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 no. I don't want to lose to this deck again. Nerfed deck. It's so... oh, and they've got the Sleep Under the Stars. They... I mean, I said this was a dead deck. It's pretty close. All right, there's one UI. They don't even need both locations. They should have enough burn to get there. For XL decks, though, having 2 locations would be critical.
Time waits for no one.
Okay, you have it. 1, 2. Okay.
You win this one.
Beat a Born questline lock with Born a Bussy. Very good. Loran, you still didn't answer my question. Why did you cut Finley? Why did you cut one of the best cards in the deck? I'm going to lose a game because I'm like looking for girls. I can't find girls, and I know they're in the back half of my deck, and I'm just going to die. I did answer. You didn't see it? Oh, what's your answer? How do you excuse yourself? I think that's an unforgivable cut. Ugh, I have to click on you. I want to say because I just draw better, but really because the list I was copying already wasn't running Finley, and even never thought anything was amiss. Rest assured, I did not subject... Oh, okay, there you go. I know. Yeah, I figured you've played it yourself. I felt bad for you. He replied earlier. Thank you, Nakos. Thank you. Thank you. Well done. Very timely. All right, Schmoopy's getting grumpy. Schmoopydaddy's getting grumpy. Let's finish up this DK deck and get the fuck out of here. Please tell me you're aggro. Please tell me you're aggro. You're basically the only thing I can probably beat. Hoi! Hoi! I'm gonna keep 1 Murlocula. I won't keep 2. I want my 2 mana deal 3s. Jesus Christ. Why are we playing fucking Bone Digger? You have delay on phone? That's okay. That's okay. I can be less of a dick. Oh, I have this in gold, I guess. I can be less of a dick. They're not aggro, chat. They are not aggro.
I see you.
Oh my god. Why am I playing fucking even DK? Who thought this was a good idea? Skelefire thought this was a good idea. Skelefire thought this was a good idea. Skelefire tells me when I miss damage. Skelefire does that shit. Skelefire, you tell me when I miss damage, and then you send me fucking even DK. This deck can't win. I think this is one of the few scenarios where I'm looking at it and I'm like, eh. Probably be nice to have some plagues. What does odd DK do? Summon 2 ghouls? No, it summons a 2-attack ghoul. It's never Bone Flinger. It's never Bone Flinger. We never Bone Fling. Oh shit. Bone Flinger, alright. Yeah. Understandable. Marky. Hysteria. No. I have things. No, not that thing. Hey, cut it out. Straight up flinging it. Everywhere. Don't hit my boy Crooked Cook. Don't hit my Crooked Cook. That's fine. Why would you do that? Oh, to get Zeph back? That's fine, I guess. Horizon's Edge. No. Go face. Okay, Amathul is also an option. So they're doing this now, which means they're going to try and find, like, Plague Strike. Then they're going to Zeph, and they're going to go get more AoE. If you ping over here and play Zeph, Fan of Knives also clears, for what it's worth. Okay. No? Don't care? Alright, sounds good. Don't care either. Keep on panning. Who up edging their horizon? I don't know.
Keep on panning.
Honestly, I almost want them to play something massive so that I get to just fire it off. I can't believe Horizon's Edge still has 5s. I was in their ETC chat. Look away. Look away. I smell gold in them waters. There's no way this is good enough. Where are my fucking grave strengths, by the way? Amathul. Amathul is going to be a double-edged sword here. Flugan, thank you for the follow. Amathul is going to be... Oh my fucking god! Come on! Come on, man. It's not cool. It's just not cool. That's a mistake. Okay. It's just not cool. Skelefire, I only get to complain a certain amount because, like, you fucking gave me this shit. Okay. This is almost lethal.
I must plan.
I don't want it to fuck with my top decks. Come on, kill it, 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 kill it. Ah, I didn't kill it, chat. No. Ugh.
Turn ends ere long.
Ugh. I play tested it. I won with a lot. I used it to climb. Your MMR is fake. Ah. Delete Holy Wrath? I'd be okay with that.
Linked together in harmony.
We just die. Well, toxic streamer, yes. Yeah, it's that time of the night. I've gone on an extra hour. I've gone on basically an extra hour than I normally would, but you know what? Work's almost done. You're proud of this one? You should be.
Together in harmony.
Yeah, you were trying to be competitive on this one. I should give you that. I should give you credit for that. I'm probably not going to though, because I'm gonna lose. So tough shit. I'm gonna lose the tempo, man. I'm supposed to be the tempo. We have fucking Bone Digger Geist, man. Okay. It's cute that this gets Grave Strength. It's okay. On a scale of 0 to French, you're only at a 1 right now. All right, let's just avoid the casual racism, though.
My compliments.
This looks bad. This looks bad. Yeah. Doesn't look good. The only reason why I haven't left, but I'm French? All right, fair enough. But felt bad to run? Yeah, probably because it costs 3. The fact that it costs 3 is pretty prohibitive for this deck. So in that sense...
There's simply nothing I can do.
In that sense, I'm very much glad that you didn't include it. Oh, right. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Definitely not ideal, no. No, not ideal. Interesting that he's not using this yet. All right, Marrowgar off the top. I mean, they gave me the out with like a giant Marrowgar as my out. And I don't hit it. Doesn't have text. 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 Unlucky.
I see
Okay. All right, here's the good news. Here's the good news, chat. The good news is after day 1, we got a bunch of decks. We have a bunch of decks that are on 1 loss. Here's what this means. This means... Is everybody? Okay. Holy shit. Let's look at this. Let's look at this for a second. We won 9. We won 10 games. We lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 other games. Holy shit. All right. tomorrow when we continue this, he replied to you earlier. You didn't see it. Thank you, Mateo. Timely as usual. You can delete all the O1s? No, I can't delete all the O1s. When they get a second loss, they get eliminated. So tomorrow, you're going to start seeing some blood flying. You're going to start seeing some real issues. 2 losses, a deck is out. And then once I get it down to like 2 or 3 decks, we go 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, and seeing if we can go from there. Okay? All right. And if you enjoy this content, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing on my YouTube channel. They might nerf this again. This is kind of gross. All right. And special thanks to my members, Shelby the Bye, Pug Please, Wide Peepo Happy, Timmy the Kaido, and Robert Husk. Let's see where I can send people. Thank you, OTZ, for the raid, and thank you, OTZ, for the resub. OTZ is just the best. Okay. Chewy's been live for an hour, so Chewy should be around for a little bit longer. So I'll send you over to Chews. You can say hi to Chews. Maybe we'll see Linny. Maybe Linny will hang out and chat. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to send you on over there. And I should be back tomorrow doing more of the same, continuing Viewer Deck Survivor, trying to find the best deck in Wild, but holy shit, it's not one of these. Here we go. YouTube, thank you for hanging out tonight. Have a wonderful night.